Hi everyone, welcome back to Sri Sampath Vinayaka Learning channel. I hope all you are good and all you are practicing well for your RGUKT set. And now we are going to discuss the model paper 2021 given by the RGUKT University. Seema. Here the first bit is what is the value of log 50 base 1950 plus log 39 base 1950. That is, this is in the form of log A plus log B. Log A plus log B, we know that is going to be expressed as log A into B. That is log 50 into 39 base 1950. Okay, so this is log 50 into 39 base 1950. Now multiply those. Okay, by multiplying those, see log of with 5 we are going to multiply, means 5 9s are 45, 4 5 3s are 15 and 4 19 0. So log 1950 base 1950 we obtain. So its value is 1. Now coming to the second bit, here he gave one matching. So see, here he is asking you to find the GCD of 510 and 92. And he is asking you to find the value of log 1 base here. Here it is very simple. Log 1 base anything is equal to 0. So simply it is mapped with this one. See here I am going to write A into root C, it is root A into root C it is. This root C are going to be cancelled. That means A is equal to root A. A is equal to root A means, see here we are having the options as 1 and 2 now. If I am going to place 1 here, then 1 is equal to root 1 is true. So that's why this is mapped with this. Then the remaining value is this one. So we are going to map like this. If we are going to do the long division, 510. So see, 92 5 is a 460. Okay now. See, by subtracting, here we are going to get 50. So 92, 51 is 50. Okay now. Then 42 is left. Then 50 it is. 42 ones are 42. Okay. 8 left. 42. 8 5 is okay now. 40. 2 left. With that 2 I am going to do 8 more. 2 4 is 8. So 0. So 2 is the HCF. So simply we are going to do that. Now if x is equal to 3 base 2 and y is equal to 5 base 2, then he is asking us to express log 60 in terms of x and y. In terms of x and y, then it is very easy. For that you have to write this 60 in prime factors. 2 30s, 2 15s, 3 5s. That means this log 60 base 2 can be expressed as 2 square into 3 into 5 base 2. So see this is log A into B into C. So I am going to write this as log 2 square base 2 plus log 3 base 2 plus log 5 base 2. We have to write. Okay, from this 2 comes outside. Okay, then 2 into 1 it is, plus it is x plus it is y. That is, its value is what? Here we are going to express this answer as 2 plus x plus y. That is our answer. See which of the following statements are true he is asking. The first statement, see here if A is equal to PQR, then the number of subsets of A is 10. Okay, see the number of elements in this A are 3. So that is number of A is equal to 3. We know that if the number of elements of a set are m, then it is going to have 2 power m subsets. So as it is having 3 elements in this set, it is going to have 2 cube, that is 8 subsets. But he gave 10. So this one is false. So he is asking us to check out which is true. So first one is false. Next, if number of A is equal to 6, number of B is equal to 4, then the maximum number of elements in A intersection B. A intersection means we have to write the common elements of both A and B. Though, so common elements means here he is asking us the maximum number of elements which are comes under A intersection B is 4. Yes, this is true. Why? Because let us suppose in A and B all the elements of one set are there in another set. Then see ma, if all the elements of A are there in B, is this is possible? No. See here, if I am going to write all the elements of A into that B, it's not possible. Why? Because in this B I am having only 4 elements. But in A I am having 6 elements. So these 6 elements are not included in that. But all those 4 elements are going to be included in this A. So here the maximum number of elements possible to write in A intersection B are 4. Why? Because let us suppose all the elements of B are there in A. So then I am going to get 4 elements into that A intersection B. So that is right, maximum number. Minimum means empty set it is. Understand my, let us suppose there is no common element in A and B, so it is going to be empty for minimum. For maximum, the least value of these two is considered as the maximum number of elements into that A intersection B. So if the same question is going to be asked in the maximum number of elements in A union B, okay now, how many elements are there in A union B? In the A union B, I am going to write all the elements together, so let us suppose this A and B are two disjoint sets in the sense there is no common element for A and B. Then if I am going to write all the elements of A and B into a set, then in maximum I am going to get 10 elements into that. So if the same question, if the number of A is equal to 6 and number of B is equal to 4, then the maximum number of elements in A union B is 10 in that case. Understand ma? If he is going to ask you to write the number of elements in A union B, okay, but here he asked to write the number of elements in A intersection B. For A intersection B the minimum is 4, okay. Empty set is subset of every set no ma. So this is also true, this is also true. These two statements 2 and 3 are true, we are going to write ma, okay. See, if A minus B is equal to pi, then the relation between A and B is asking. A minus B is equal to pi in the sense it's very clear that all the elements of A are there in B. Okay, now else both A, B are empty sets. Let us suppose both A and B are empty, then A minus B is empty. Else, if all the elements of A are there in B, then all the elements are going to be cancelled in A and B, which are common in A. Okay, so in this A we are going to have 0 elements, that means no element is left. If all the elements of A are present in B, then while finding A minus B, I have to remove all the common elements in both the sets. Then all the elements of A are removed from A and B. So in the A, I am not going to have any elements. So A minus B is pi. So this is the right option. Why? Because all the elements of A are there in B, then A minus B becomes empty set. Let us suppose one example. 1, 2 as A, 1, 2, 3 as B. See, all the elements of A are there in this B. So these two are removed. Next A minus B means the elements left in A we are going to write. Here nothing is left in the sense it is empty. Understand ma? So like that we are going to write. See, here assertion. A is equal to 3, 5, 7, B is equal to 2, 3, 5. We know that intersection means we have to write all the common elements into a new set. So intersection B is equal to the common elements are 3, 5, 3, 5. So A intersection B is equal to 3, 5. That's right. Next reason. A intersection B means set of all the elements, okay now, like X, and that X is belongs to A and that X belongs to B. If that X belongs to both A and B, then only that comes under A intersection B. So this is the correct reason of this assertion. So the first option is correct. We know no assertion and reason. For that we are going to have 4 different options. The first option, if both the statements are true and the reason is going to support the or correct explanation of assertion. Okay, that's why this reason is the correct explanation of this assertion. So we are going to opt option 1. Now the zeros of the polynomial are alpha, beta, gamma. Then which of the following is false is asking. Find out those zeros first. write this x minus 5 as x minus 5 only. X square minus x minus x means, see ma, x minus 2 into x plus 2 into x minus 3. I am going to write this x square minus x minus 6 as x plus 2 into x minus 3. Then here, see ma, the zeros are alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, that means the zeros are what? 5, minus 2, 3. The zeros are 5, minus 2, 3. 5, minus 2, 3. That means these three are right. Okay. So the wrong one is option C is gamma is equal to minus 5 is wrong one. Ma. See ma. The curve y is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6 passes through is asking. Okay, we know that this curve represents a parabola. Ma. See, here we know if this parabola goes like this, then these 2 points are the points we are going to say, which is this curve passes through. Okay, that means this curve passes through these 2 points. That means these two are the solutions of this curve. Okay, that means you have to factorize this x square minus 5x plus 6. I think what? X square minus 2x minus 3x plus 6. By this we are going to take out x minus 2 into that minus 3 for x minus 2. So x minus 2 into x minus 3. So that means this y is equal to x square minus 5x plus 6 is expressed as x minus 2 into x minus 3. That means this particular curve is passes through, okay, now 2 comma 3. This is not like this. That means this the graph represents which passes through 2 comma 3. So the required curve passes through 2 comma 3. That means this 3 means 3 comma 0 and 2 comma 0 it is. Okay, here in the given options 3 comma 0 is there now. That's why you have to join this one. Now see this second one. In the second one is asking you to find the value of x cube minus 8 divided by x minus 2. Don't do the actual division. Convert this x cube minus 8 as x cube minus 2 cube by x minus 2. See ma, x cube minus y cube. It is in the form of x cube minus y cube. This x cube minus y cube is expressed as x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. We have to write. So that's why this x cube minus y cube is expressed as x minus y into x square plus xy plus y square. This is the quotient we are going to obtain. This is x square plus 2x plus 4. So that's why these two are joined. Then we know that the graph which passes through 0, 0 is asking, that is y is equal to x square. This is known as a parabola, symmetric parabola we are going to say. That means this parabola is passes through the origin like this one. Okay, this is the parabola which represents y is equal to x square. Let us suppose it is f of x. By dividing f of x with x minus 1, the remainder is 0. Why? Because that is a factor. So that is why 1 square plus b into 1 plus c is equal to 0. That implies b plus c is equal to minus 1. Value of b plus c. So that b plus c is equal to minus 1. Else you may find the value of b and c by directly. That is multiply these two. The multiplication of these two factors gives us the polynomial. So multiply these two, that is x square plus x minus 2. Okay, by comparing the given polynomial and that obtained polynomial, okay, now b is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 2. So b plus c is equal to minus 1. See ma, comparing this with x square plus bx plus c. Okay, b is equal to 1, c is equal to minus 2. So b plus c is equal to minus 1. Assertion is given as if 6x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0 and kx minus y minus 2 is equal to 0 has unique solution, then k is not equal to 3. If these two equations have unique solution, then we know that the condition is a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Here a1 by a2 means 6 by k. See ma, here I am going to do 6 by k is not equal to minus 2 by minus 1 we have to do now. Minus minus are going to be cancelled, 2 1s are 2 3s are. By cross multiplying k is not equal to 3. Yes, so this assertion is true. Okay, now we are going to check the reason. Okay, now if a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 are dependent equations. Dependent equations means what you have to know. Dependent equations means these equations are known as dependent equations or overlapping coincident lines. Okay, so for coincident lines we know the condition that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. This is the condition we have to verify. But here he is saying to become dependent a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. No, this is the wrong statement. That means the statement which is given under assertion is correct, but the reason is not correct. So here we have to choose option C. Okay, next. Which of the following equations has a solution of 2 minus 3 is asking to. If that point satisfies any of the equations, then that is the solution of the equation. See, if I am going to substitute 2 here, 2 into 2 4 and 3 into minus 3 9. This is becomes plus 9. 4 plus 9, it is not equal to 10. So it's wrong. See here, 2 into 2 4, 3 into minus 3 minus 9. Okay, now 4 minus 9 means it is not 13. See here, 2 into 2 4 minus 3 into minus 3 9. 4 plus 9 13. So 13 is equal to 13. This equation satisfied by the given point 2 minus 3. So this equation is having the solution 2 minus 3 X is equal to 7 is the line. See I already told you many times. Okay na? X is equal to some value. That means X is equal to K is always parallel to Y axis. Okay, here it is given as X is equal to 7. It is parallel to Y axis and passes through the point 7, 0. And it is 7 units away from the origin. 7 units away from the origin. So this X is equal to 7 is parallel to Y axis and it passes through the point 7, 0. Okay. Which of the following statements is true is asking. The first statement is if x square minus 6x plus k is equal to 0 as real and distinct roots. We know that a quadratic equation is going to have real and distinct roots if its discriminant value is greater than 0. Okay. See so discriminant is delta, that delta is greater than 0. What is delta b square minus 4ac. Okay, now that must be greater than 0. Here see in this equation b is equal to minus 6. So minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a means 1, c means k. So that must be greater than 0. So see then forward all those values of negatives to the another side of inequality, that is 4k, it is 4 1s are 4 9s are. That means k is less than that 9. Yes, the equation what he gave is right. So statement 1 is correct. Okay now the sum of the roots of the equation 6x square minus 1 is equal to 0 is 1 by 6 is saying. See, actually in this quadratic equation the x term is missing. The quadratic equation which is lack of x term is known as pure quadratic equation. Okay, the equations which are in the form of ax square plus c is equal to 0 are known as pure quadratic equations. For those pure quadratic equations, the sum of zeros is always 0. Okay, now if the equation is in this form, then the sum of zeros is always 0. Okay, now and its roots are equal by number, differ by sign. As we discussed, its roots are equal by number, differ by sign. Let us suppose it's one of the roots is alpha, then definitely another root is going to be minus alpha. Why? Because see, its roots are same by number, differ by sign. It is plus alpha and minus alpha, no? Like that. So its sum of the zeros is 0. But here he gave 1 by 6. So this statement is wrong. The general form of a quadratic equation, we know that ax square plus bx plus c. Here he gave in the wrong notation. The number of solutions of a quadratic equation we know 2, but he gave 4. So this is also wrong. Only the statement 1 is correct. Seema, alpha, beta are the roots of the quadratic equation x square plus ax plus 12 is equal to 0, such that alpha minus beta is equal to 1 is saying. Then he is asking you to find alpha. Okay, Seema, the given value is alpha minus beta is equal to 1. By this, alpha is equal to beta plus 1. Okay, now Seema, sum of the zeros we know in this equation. Sum of zeros means alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. That is minus a by 1. Okay, now alpha beta is here. Alpha beta means product of the roots. C by a, that is 12 by 1. Seema, I am going to find the values here. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus a is there, no? In the place of Seema, here I am going to find beta. Okay, now alpha minus 1 is equal to beta. So substitute in the place of beta as alpha. Why? Because he asked us to find alpha value, no ma. So that's why is equal to minus a. That implies 2 alpha is equal to minus a plus 1 ma. From this equation, 2 alpha minus 2 is equal to 2 beta ma. Now convert this 2 alpha as minus a plus 1 and minus 2 is equal to 2 beta. See ma, that means 2 beta is equal to what ma? Tell me here. This is minus a minus 1. 2 beta is equal to minus a minus 1. See ma, here I obtained 2 alpha is equal to minus a plus 1. Here I obtained 2 beta is equal to minus a minus 1. So here see ma, alpha into beta is asking. Alpha into beta means here alpha is equal to minus a plus 1 by 2 into from this beta is equal to minus a minus 1 by 2 is equal to 12 ma. By this see ma, it is like a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus 1 is equal to 12 into 4 ma. So a square is equal to 48 plus 1. A is equal to plus or minus root 49, that is equal to plus or minus 7 ma. So a is equal to plus or minus 7 we obtain. By substituting that a in the place of a value, you are going to get alpha. But here the question you have to change, this is not alpha is asking ma, is asking you to find the value of a. So then plus or minus 7 is the option. Okay, now the small change ma is not asking you to find alpha. Okay, if you are going to find alpha by using a, you are not going to get any one of these options. So here just asking you to find the value of alpha. So a is equal to plus or minus 7 ma. Understand? See ma, the product of roots of 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0 is asking. Okay, let us suppose it is a quadratic equation in general form. Then the product of roots we know that c by a. C in the sense it is minus 1 by a means 4. So the product of zeros is that itself minus only, that is minus 1 by 4. See, product of zeros means c by a only, no? Here c is equal to minus 1, a is equal to 4. So c by a means minus 1 by 4. Sum of the zeros of this quadratic equation. Sum of zeros means we know that alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Here b means minus 1. Minus b means minus of minus 1 by 4. That is equal to 1 by 4. So this is the rest of the value, that is plus or minus 4 we have to write. Okay, if you want to solve that third one, okay now, then we know that if the roots of this are equal, by discriminant its value delta is equal to 0 ma. Okay, now delta means we know that b square minus 4ac, that is k square minus 4 into 2 into 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now that implies k square is equal to 16. That implies k is equal to plus or minus 4 ma. Understand? So k is equal to plus or minus 4. That is the mapping. Next, assertion. See ma, x plus 2 whole square is equal to x cube minus 4 is a quadratic equation. So it's not a quadratic equation ma, it is a cubic equation. Why? Because see here we are having a cubic term. So it is x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to x cube minus 4 ma. So in this polynomial its degree is 3. So that is why it is a cubic equation, but it is given as a quadratic equation. So this assertion is false. Coming to this reason, an equation whose degree is 2 is called quadratic equation. Is this reason is true. So assertion is false, reason is true. Okay, now that is option 4. Next, a2 is equal to 2 and an is equal to an minus 1 minus 1. Then he is asking you to find a5 ma. Okay, so that means here find a5 ma. a5 means by this. Okay, now a5 means what? a5 minus 1, that is a4 minus 1. I want a4 to calculate a5. To calculate a4, what I want ma? a3. To calculate a3, I want a2. So see, here I am going to write a3. a3 is equal to a2 minus 1. a2 means 2. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Next, a4 means a3 minus 1. a3 means what ma? 1. 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So a4 is equal to 0. So that is 0 minus 1, that is equal to minus 1. That is option C ma. See ma, here is asking you to find the value of this. See, these are the first n natural numbers. Sum of the first n natural numbers is, we know that n into n plus 1 by 2. Sum of the first n natural numbers value is n into n plus 1 by 2. So the numerator sum is calculated. See ma, these are 1, 3, 5, so on. 2n minus 1. Okay, so on 2n minus 1 means these all are odd numbers. Okay now, how many odd numbers? These are n odd numbers ma. See, why? Because below 10, how many odd numbers are there ma? 5. Okay now, below 20, 10 odd numbers are there. Below 30, okay now we are going to have 15 odd numbers. So below 2n all these are odd numbers. That means half of the odd numbers are there. So n odd numbers are these. We know that sum of odd numbers is n square ma. See, 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, that is 2 square. Sum of 2 odd numbers is 2 square. Sum of 3 odd numbers is, see ma, 3 square, 9. Okay now, like that. Sum of these are n odd numbers, first n odd numbers. So its sum is n square ma. Okay, so the total answer is n into n plus 1 by 2 whole by n square. See ma, here this square and n are going to be cancelled. Then your answer is n plus 1 by 2n. So this is your answer ma. Understand? Now, if the endpoints of the diameter are lies on the circle with center O, see ma, this is the circle with center O and the endpoints of the diameter are A comma B. Okay, now as we know that center is the midpoint of AB, so the center is 2 comma 4, that is the midpoint of this A and B. Midpoint means sum of x values by 2 comma sum of y values by 2. By this the first coordinates are same. Okay now, so 2 is equal to 4 plus x by 2. That implies 4 is equal to 4 plus x. This 4 and 4 are going to be cancelled, then x is equal to 0. Understand ma? X is equal to 0. He is asking you to write the value of x. Understand ma? That's it. Now see, statement 1. The segment joining the points A, B is divided by x-axis in the ratio 5:3. He is saying that these 2 points are divided by a point on x-axis in the ratio 5:3. See ma, let P x comma 0 divides AB in m:n. Okay na, that is x comma 0 is equal to mx2. mx2 means minus 7 plus nx1 means 4 by m plus n, comma my2. y2 in the sense minus 1 into ny1 in the sense 6 by m plus n. Sigma. So this is the point on x-axis which divides the line segment AB in the ratio m:n. So as it is on x-axis, it is in the form of some x value comma 0. So now we have to equalize these two. By that, see, 0 is equal to minus m plus 6n by m plus n. By doing cross multiplication, minus m plus 6n is equal to 0. By this, m is equal to 6n. So m by n is equal to 6 by 1. The ratio is 6 is to 1. Okay. So that means a point on x-axis divides the given line segment into 6 is to 1 ratio. But he gave as 5 is to 3. That's why it's wrong. Okay, now coming to the statement 2. The points A, B, C are collinear, then K is equal to 6 is saying. We know that if the given 3 points are collinear, then the slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. So, Sima, slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Ma. So, tell me the slope of AB. AB means y2 minus y1. That is K minus 3 by 4 minus 2. Its slope is equal to BC's slope. That is minus 3 minus K by 6 minus 4. See, ma. That implies K minus 3 is equal to minus 3 minus K by 2. It is by 2. 2 are going to be cancelled. Ma. Then bring this K to this side. K plus K is equal to minus 3 plus 3. That is K is equal to 0. Ma. Okay, why? Because 2K is equal to 0. 2K is equal to 0 means K is equal to 0. Okay, this is the value of K. But here you gave the K value as 6. So that's wrong. Okay, both the statements are false. Ma. Statement 1, statement 2 both are false. We are going to write. Understand, ma? Okay, thank you for watching, ma. These are the first 20 bits in the given model paper 2021. So we are going to discuss the remaining 20 bits in the next video. Keep watching, ma.